What is up, everybody? I decided to jump on and do a stream today. I said yesterday I thought it was going to be a pretty short stream, and I ended up streaming for a long time. Today, we'll see. I just wanted to jump on and enjoy some Daisy. I woke up last night and woke up to an empty house, so I figured I would jump on and get some content. We are enjoying this new to me server called the Hounds of Lavone, thanks to Earhound, who created this server, and got the meet and greet yesterday. And he welcomed us onto the server, gave us a few gifts, and patted us on the head and turned us loose. So now I'm about to jump in and see how long I can survive this wild server. As you can see on here, there is dragons in the land. Oh, badge money. Oh, my phone is off. My phone died? My phone died. Guys, I'm going to have to step away just for a second. And I did not realize that it was dead or it was having kind of trouble in here. So, a lot of static in the background. Is that better? A lot of static. Get out of there. You can barely hear me. That's strange. So when I'm talking right now, you can barely hear me. That's what you're saying. I'm messing with some of the sound settings. See if that's any better. Make sure my volume is okay. Is that any better? Check, check. Sounds like static in the background. I don't know. Oh, it is giving me some kind of weird error. So I don't understand. If I'm not doing anything, like there's nothing going on right now on the screen, and I got no sound, is it Is there a lot of static right now? Hmm. Okay. It's got to be something that was going on with the game. Okay, it's better. Okay, so you can hear me now. All right. Let me, guys, while this is firing up, let me go get a charger and get my phone going because I had no idea that my phone was dead. All right, I'm back, and now, well, actually, plugging in a, what? Please update. I don't truly know what's happening right now. This is not going the way that I need it to go. I do have my phone charged, plugged up and charging. All right. This is absolutely not going the way that I wanted to go. So if you can hear me, we are going to be trying something different here. Okay. All right. Let's try this different launcher here. Hounds of Livonia. Play. Let's see what happens. We're going to do the DZSA launcher and see. Alright, so got my phone powered back on so I can still real life here. I did not know it was dead. Alright. So we're firing this thing back up. I don't understand why I keep getting this error. Telling me there's a newer version of the game or something. Because I checked Steam, and Steam is synced, up to date, downloaded, whatever. I don't understand automated dynamic helicopters. Automated dynamic helicopters. I'm not getting it, y'all. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding here. It said automated dynamic helicopters. I'm going to unload all these mods. So they're unloaded. I'm going to see animated dynamic helicopters. I mean, does that mean that I'm going to have to remove that mod and reinstall it? Just sitting in silence, waiting for this to do the right thing. Because I'm not understanding what the problem is. And if I have to uninstall that specific mod and reinstall that mod, maybe that's what's screwing up. I don't know. Yeah, animated dynamic helicopter. So something's going to have to give, guys, with that, because I can't get it to load. Okay, so mods. What can I do with this mod? What are my options here? Can I... Animated dynamic helicopter mods. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to unload all. I'm going to go back. Alright, so now it's going to have to do its thing. Alright, so there we go. We put it back on there. Waiting on Steam. Not how I wanted to start. Okay, let's keep giving this a try, because what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to unload and delete or remove a mod and its files and put it back on, because the problem I've been running into has been popping up and telling me that the helicopter mod that this server uses is not correct, that there's a later or updated version or whatever. So, which is wild, because I just installed this mod yesterday, or I just ran this server just fine yesterday with no issues, and now I'm running nothing but problems. We shall see if it'll let me play. Oh, I see somebody out there in viewer land. Hello, hello, whoever you are. Yeah, this is disastrous. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I can't get it to play, guys. So I'm going to see if I'm gonna try something here. I can't get onto it, and I don't know what is happening. So I don't understand. Um, so I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry. So I'm actually going to switch gears here, and let's see if it will let me do this. See if it'll let me do this. All right. All right. I have changed that. So this is what this is going to actually evolve into here. We are going to switch gears, and we are going to attempt to, there we go. Okay, I'm back. We're going to switch gears because I, for the life of me, cannot get that working. And I don't know what the deal is. This Hounds of Livonia, I played it just fine yesterday. And for whatever reason today, it is just not working out. So we are going to go back to our oldie but goodie, the one that we were playing whenever I was shown the Hounds of Livonia server. We're going to go back to this Sunrise FogFall server, and we're going to try to find something new to see and try to get into some AI mischief, and just fall back on something different, because I really wanted to jump into this Hounds of Livonia, but I'm running into nothing but issues, and I've unloaded the mods, put the mods back on, deleted mods, reinstalled mods, and it is constantly telling me that this animated helicopter mod or whatever is not working. So I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of that. And so rather than fight that all day long, I just switch gears, and we're going to do some Sunrise FogFall here. So now we're just waiting for it to spin up, because I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me that it's already running. Yeah, so it's going. It's in the background. It's trying. All right, we got some life. We're waiting for it to spin up. See you out there in viewer land. I appreciate you, whoever you are, hanging out with me today. Alright, let's see. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed because that Hounds Livonia was really keeping my attention yesterday. It was learning a lot of cool things about the server, meeting the owner of the server, and I got a dog. We called him Dog Meat, and things are looking up. And now I can't even get back into that server for some reason. And I know it's on my end. It's something with it's telling me that there's a problem with the helicopter mod. So, and there was somebody in the server. There was at least one player in the server. Now, if loading into this one gives me some kind of error, then I know that I've got a bigger, deeper problem. So I'm in. Okay. So I don't know what was going on. And so I don't know what that was all about, guys. Now, where I left off with this one is, let me see if the checkpoint is up and going. Yeah, they're there. I see them across the way. How many of them there are, I don't know. So now we can test this truck's off-road ability, or we can take the traditional route of going across, shooting the AI, and then making our way back across, because the AI is across the way waiting on us. This is the daily gauntlet of this server, is trying to get back and forth to the trader, and there's always an AI here. And then I had an issue with my vehicles whenever I started streaming the other day on this server. Had an issue with my vehicles, like I couldn't find my keys, and I almost felt like they despawned or did something weird. And so that's kind of where we're at. Now, the properties of that particular vehicle that I bought, that new vehicle, are very interesting. It might like straight up climb this hill, and then I could just avoid that checkpoint altogether, avoid that AI battle. But I think the approach I'm going to take right now is I am going to, it's loading in all the AI gear, and when it stutters like that, you know, there's a player gear and stuff like that. And typically there is AI policemen that are patrolling under this bridge here. There they are. I see at least 3. Let me take another quick look here. 1, 2, I see 2, 3. Yeah, so there's 3 AI policemen that will join this battle. And I saw at least 1 soldier. I've never really ever seen it spawn only 1 soldier at that other checkpoint at the top of the hill. So So we're looking at a pretty substantial fight ahead of us here. I'm just going to get up here to the trading post. I got to clear the way for my vehicle to be able to get back to the post here, and I can jump right into this thing here and risk my large military backpack, which I don't know if I'm willing to do. I think I'm just going to stow it, wipe out the AI. I might just carry like a crappy field backpack or something like that, just so if I can pick up some stuff along the way, just in case it despawns. The gold nuggets are pretty easy to pick up off of the dead AI, and some pretty decent weapons that can be sold for a couple thousand. Oh man, my tumbly is rumbly. Might as well eat while I'm walking. Eat a can of SpaghettiOs. Alright. Mission SpaghettiOs accomplished. Alright. We're going to put the key to my new vehicle up, and we're going to put this backpack up. We're going to go through, we're going to either kill the AI or the AI will get us. We'll either get them or they'll get us, one or the other. And clear the way for my other vehicle here. And pull back up the post, get it loaded, get it dropped off. I really, like I said, guys, I was doing my best to throw up the Hounds of Livonia, and I don't know, I battled it, and it just wouldn't work out for me, and I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. It was telling me that what's what I'm looking for? The mod for the helicopters was flawed. So, oh, I've already got some nuggets. I must have killed some AI and forgot about it. All right, so this is a set of keys. Let's see, where are the keys to? Here we go. So that's the master key for that one vehicle. So we are going to make another set, have 2 sets of keys. That way I can have 1 key on me and 1 key stored here. So once I clear AI, I can just go across. That's the master keys. So the master keys are going to stay right here, y'all. I'll keep this key on me. Let's just put this large military backpack up. I'll keep a can of beans because I do need to. Well, I brought those so I could sell them. But they're in the military backpack, and I'm going to put up this large military backpack. I'm going to put up my at least 1 set of keys here. put up these nuggets. I can sell this at a later time. I'm not worried about bartering and trading right this second. I just want to get that AI cleared out of the way. I can hang on to that. I can feed myself one more time. I'll hang on to these because that's just good to have, especially if I'm going to get in a battle. I don't think nighttime's coming anytime soon, so I'm not worried about my flashlight. What type of rounds are those? Oh, that was something I was going to sell. I was going to sell 100 rounds of those ammo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got that. I got a can of food to sustain me. I picked up some more NBC because, like I said, I've been hoarding NBC to be able to try to show you guys the NBC area. I need an NBC hood, so that might be the mission that I go on the stream, is to try to find, is to get somewhere that has the NBC tents. I'll keep those just in case I gotta shuck in some more rounds. Oh yeah, I'm just emptying out this military backpack. So this large military backpack, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. That's something I was trying to sell. And plenty of bullets here. Plenty of medical there, plenty of bullets. So this large military backpack is going to go in the slot where the backpack goes. Oh, there's my other. Okay. Alright, so how do I attach? There's a spot for this backpack. There it is. So the large military backpack is going to go right there, guys. This is going to go on me. And then I am going to... So much storage. So much storage. I'm going to grab my food here. I'm going to grab one of these, or my key here, so I can get back in my vehicle when it's time. And that's all I'm really worried about, because the whole point right this second is to, and let's just make sure I got the key to that vehicle. The whole point here, there's the master key. Okay. So let's deposit this guy here. Alright, now, oh, I still got a shotgun on my back. I don't need that shotgun. Let's go ahead and sell. That was stuff that I had just picked up to sell. I don't need 7.62 by 3.9. Wrong button. All right. So money's deposited. I'm fed, I'm watered. It's time to go clear the path. I don't have any money in my pocket. So we're going to go clear the road. Grab my white vehicle. Now this, I did spot 3 MPs at the bottom of the ravine, and I did see at least 1 AI soldier at that convoy. There's got to be more. Now we'll take that back, because whenever we scouted Fort Strong the other day, which is another place I'd like to go, maybe that'll be where I try to go today, is Fort Strong. I was expecting a large military resistance going into that, and I've never been to Fort Strong and it not have at least 2 or 3 AI guards at the gates. And the day that all that all this happened, where I was setting this up, it showed up with just one AI guard, and I would have been able to, should have had a pretty easy time waxing him and going in and looting Fort Strong and showing you guys Fort Strong, and that was kind of a goal, but got thwarted on that. Ran into vehicle issues. That might be a good goal for today, is to make it to Fort Strong. Maybe I clear out this AI. You gotta be kidding me. AI cleared out. AI despawned. In that short amount of time. Only thing they left was a Stalker Zed. This pass has AI that guards it, and there was a whole convoy of AI through here, and they despawned. And sometimes when they do that, the only thing they leave behind are these Stalker Zeds. Now the MPs might be down at the bottom of the ravine, so I just got to take this guy out and Alright. So Stalker down. And I don't know if it's a glitch in that, guys. I don't know if that pistol, just because the mods, runs 100% silently. You know, got a Glock. It's a Glock 18 modified, and it really does run completely silent. You can hear shells hitting the ground, but I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or not. So let's see if our three guys are still waiting on us down here. 1, 2, just 2. Nope, there's all 3. Alright, so let's peep and let's see what kind of armament. So pistols, and that one, I think that's just the baton on his back. So this is all 3 pistols. Looks like Mocks and a Desert Eagle, Golden Desert Eagle. Now, the way that these things react sometimes, so I don't know, the military despawned, which that's okay. That was just one less battle, but these did not. Let's get a little more stable here, because when I start, I got to take them out pretty quickly. So I'm gonna hit the one with the helmet first, and then a game plan. This one, the ones that have batons on their back, that AI can make a decision to charge. When I start shooting, sometimes they'll take cover in this stuff here. They'll try to make their way up. Sometimes they'll try to flank, and they'll come around the end of this pillar here. So with pistols, I'm not super worried, but as always, one man against three, this could go sideways. So I'm just letting you guys know. Making sure he's down. He's down. Where is that coming? Where did he get off to? Oh, there he is. He was making a charge for it. He was pushing. That one should be down. Just making sure. What I absolutely hate is getting down in there and one of them pops back up on you. I've had that happen before. I know the animation changes whenever they go from just uncon to actually down. So let's see here. Damage gold, so it did damage his gold. I am going to loot him because I can get something for this. How are my boots? Pristine, so my boots are fine. Oh, were they ruined? Was that gold ruined? Ugh. So shooting them through their clothes, it can ruin their gold. So that stinks. I don't know if I have my scope dialed in the best for that close, because I think I went over his head. And then another ruined gold nugget. So it just has a habit of hitting them through their clothes. These pistols and mags are worth something, so I can get something for that. Embassy pants. I think what I really need is an NBC hood, y'all, and I think I can make my way. I think I can get something for that. 14, I can definitely get something for that. Oh, Snipes, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, did that cool, I don't know if I can get anything through that. That cool freaking, ooh, I've been looking for this rifle. I think this is the one. Is this the one? I've been wanting to get like a very, like a good long distance weapon, like really long distance, and try to shoot some of these AI from across the ravine. And I don't know if this is the rifle I was looking for or not. I can't pick it up. Anyways, nah, I think it's a different one I'm looking for. So that cool server that I was on yesterday, I can't get it to freaking load. I can't get it to load, man. It's like it tells me that there's a problem with one of the mods, and that there's a newer version of the mod, and I've downloaded, unloaded, uninstalled, and that's how this stream even started. I spent the first 20-30 minutes of the stream trying to just repair the mod to get into the Hounds of Livonia. And because it was so cool, man, I was having a good time. It was very interesting, something new to see, something new to do, and it just didn't work out for me, man. So I just fell back on this, and I feel like I'm back in the same old loop. I'm just going to go. I'm going to put up this. I'm going to go to my vehicle here. I'm going to put up this stuff. I'm going to make my way back over here. I got one more idea of where my keys might have went to my vehicles. Because on this one, if I'm stuck on this server today, I am going to, the server on their end might need to be updated. Okay, because it kept I mean, it kept telling me that the helicopter, the animated helicopter dynamic mod or whatever it was, something to do with helicopters, was that was a newer version and I needed to update or whatever. And I went through and did everything I could think of to make that happen, and it didn't. And so that's why I'm back here. So maybe I can make it to Fort Strong today. That rifle might actually really help if I can get, you know, a good long distance rifle. I can kill that. I can take out the AI that's guarding Fort Strong from a distance, or at least get them started, start putting bodies down, and then get into Fort Strong today. Okay, all right. Well, that might be it. I can reach out to Gearhound. Gearhound is the server admin, and I can reach out to him. Oh. Now this Jeep or whatever this is, this UAZ or whatever, this thing might be a hill climbing beast. It kind of appears that way. And if that's the case, I could take complete routes around all this, because it's been pretty disastrous trying to get around. There we go. Let's put some earplugs in. It's been pretty disastrous. Oh, I'm revving this thing out. That was the problem that I ran into yesterday, is I'm so used to just listening for a change in the motor and not looking at the rev limiter, listening to it kind of rattle and wind up. This vehicle does not give you that sound. Let's get rid of it. Let's put I need to put stuff in the trunk so I can go grab that. So I can grab that long range rifle, because that might be a pretty good long distance gun there to address AI. All right. Yeah, I'll just reach out to Gearhound and just let them know I tried and it wouldn't let me in. It said the helicopter mod was wrong or bad or something. So I'm gonna give this rifle a shot, an AWM. I know nothing about it. It looks like I'm gonna have to purchase some. I was holding out for that. It's like a MOO or something like that. And I've already got lots of rounds for it and magazines, and I found a very long distance scope, so I was going to give that guy a shot. And I also found a 7.62 by 5.4 long distance rifle, but it doesn't take I don't even know if this AWM or whatever it's called will take the type of scope that I have, the like 25 times distance scope. I used to love running over Zeds, but then it was just always replacing the headlights got old. Throw some earplugs in. This thing does not turn on a dime, that's for sure. So I might hop in the old Ada and just run over to Fort Strong real quick. See if I can't get the drop on some AI, clear the guards, and we'll go from there. All right. Let's start. Let's get stuff out of here. Let's sell off inventory real quick. And we will buy what we need to get this AWM going. All right. What round does that shoot? 9. Oh, that's right. This ain't gonna do me no good just to sell 2. I'm not gonna get any money for it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the way the currency's bugged or flawed in this server. KA Railguard. What is that on that I have? So does this trader not buy this? Yes, that trader doesn't buy this, so that's doing me no good. Apparently these magazines are worthless. I have no idea whatever bullet that fires. Now this did fire 9mm. Where's the magazine? It's a 9mm. Bullets, they're cheap. I'm good. I'm not gonna sit here and fight it. Okay. Alright, so apparently they don't buy that stuff. Oh, that's right. I can't grab the Ada if I don't know where my keys are. Are my keys in? I got one last thing that I might have done and forgot because I didn't play for a while. Where's my helmet? Because I didn't play for a while. I might have stuffed my keys to all my vehicles down in one of those yellow totes, those yellow storage crates. And if I did that, and then me thinking that my keys were just disappeared was wrong. A wrong assumption, because I've just never had that happen before in a server where your keys just go away. Oh, I got gold nuggets to sell. Okay. Alright, so now we got this rifle on our back here, this long distance rifle. So let's see if we can purchase. Let's get some magazines and some attachments. Standardized, so I can get a suppressor for it. So I might as well. I've got a really decent long-range optic that I hope fits on that, and I need mags, so 250. But I just got a standardized suppressor. I wonder what the difference is. Huh. I don't know. So how many mags? And then these should come loaded. So if I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are, it holds 5 rounds of 25 rounds. So I should be able to put some pretty decent fire down at a distance, start taking some enemies down. And alright, so there's long range. They don't come loaded. It holds the 338. So we're looking for 338. How many? 10 rounds come in a box. So if I buy 2, 3, 4, 5, why not go crazy? Because at 64, it's not because of the glitch in the monetary system. It doesn't remove anything from me. All right, so let's deposit our money. Let's go out here. Let's put away this Uza or whatever it is. Uza. Let's put this guy away. Let's pull out the turtle wagon. Let's see if that's where I've got some stuff stored here. Let's try this turtle wagon first. Okay, there it is. That's the times 25 sniper. So let's see if this bad boy. The reason I keep these first 4 loaded on here, and I really could expand on PC into these, is because I play this a lot with my Steam Deck, and I've got 4 buttons mapped on my Steam Deck underneath where my fingers are, and those are all quick slots. So I can play and hit my quick slots with my 4 mapped buttons. God almighty, what kind of optics does it take? $12 to $25. I mean, that's so freaking awesome. What rifle could I put this on? How does this work? I mean, it's got a rail on the top of it. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at it. Any ideas, y'all? Any ideas out there in viewer land? Because I wanted to throw this bad boy on here because, I mean, check this out. Look at that. How awesome is that? Now, I've never noticed that there's something on top of the building up there. Huh, that's a brand new thing. Just by looking from this angle, I guess you could climb to that top of that tower too and see a whole bunch, but I never noticed that there was something up there. Huh. Okay. So, well, that sucks. I know that the MO, whatever it is, the MO 00 rifle takes this type of setup because I've put hunting scopes on that rifle before. I took a risk. I did buy some stuff that was unnecessary, but let's just get a scope for it. I just want something that's like extremely long range. Is kind of what that's what I was going for. See this guy right here. This uses 7.62 by 5.4. The scope doesn't mount on it. And I was wanting to do something with that too. Okay, well, let's put this away. Let's get some kind of scope for this rifle. Let's grab that new car there, the whatever it is, the Uza. Let's grab this guy. Let's try to make our way to Fort Strong. I'm just going to buy oh, I don't have any money. I got lots of money. Let's try to what's the highest magnification? Yeah, 6 times. 4 times, 6 times. I mean, that's not much better than, I mean, the magnification on that isn't any better than, I don't know, maybe these rounds will hit hard. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh wait, yeah. Yep. Let's open up a couple boxes of ammo here. Maybe these rounds will just, you know, uncon or whatever, one hit kind of stuff on these heavily armored AI. Maybe that'll make it worth it. If you're out there in chat land and you have any idea what that extreme sniper scope, what it attaches to and how to get it, I'm all ears. Because I was holding out for that because I know that MOO or whatever it is that I've run across a few times in the game, it will take a hunting scope, and by the looks of it, that scope would mount to, you know, that type of rifle. Let's combine all these. The stack is it only 50? No, it'll let me stack to 100. So. Alright, let's load out some mags. I can walk and load out mags. why am I walking? I got my ride right here. Okay. One, two, three, four. Oh, I can't do it while I'm inside of a car. Alright. 1, 2. Didn't I buy 5 mags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Alright. So, let's just see what happens. Now, what would be a kick in the pants, y'all, is the AI respawning. Oh, this thing turns terrible. Because we are on our way to Fort Strong, is where we're on our way to. Okay, so it didn't respawn. That's good. Once again, I'm revving my engine out. Maybe that's because it flies in 3rd gear. I'm not even worried about the MPs respawning down at the bottom because I'm not going to be interacting with them. I checked the loot at the bottom there, at the bottom of the hill. So, and it takes them a minute to climb the hill and start putting rounds on your vehicle. They'll hear your vehicle coming across the bridge and they'll come up to engage. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a right up here. And we are going to go towards Fort Strong. Let's try to successfully raid the fort. Let's see where, let's put a marker on our map. There's Camp Bear, Arat Village. Here is the deadly intersection. So let's make a marker here. That's the intersection we're trying to get to. I got earplugs in, so it's not so loud on us in the cab of the vehicle. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an approach, and when we get a little closer to where I feel like I can still stay outside of AI detection, and this thing isn't even in 5th gear, guys. I'm going 100 kilometers or kilometers, but we are going to try to make some kind of at distance stealth attack on AI. See if we can knock them down with this long distance rifle and loot Fort Strong, because Fort Strong is typically guarded by anywhere from what I'm seeing now is 1 to 4. Oh shoot. Almost had a terrible accident. Hey girl.
Hey Dad.
What you diddly doing?
Huh?
What you doing?
Nothing. Love you.
Love you. Your mama's... Oh, wait. That's not normal.
What?
I'm streaming.
Yeah, but what did you say about Mom?
She's at the hair salon. Yeah. That's the first time I've ever seen PD cars at like a road stop here, and sometimes that equates directly to a MP AI checkpoint, but they would have already been blasting if they were in the vicinity. So that's strange, y'all. That's a different dynamic event. It's just the cars in the roadway. So I don't know. I don't feel like raiding the village, but that's Arat Village. Now there is a airdrop that will happen in that village. Oh, that's why I'm sliding all over the place, is this thing is flying. It's like there's no change in the rev sounds. Oh, I'm coming up on 900 meters. So when we get down to about 5, when I get to this bend in the road here, I'm going to dismount and I'm going to try to ambush the AI long distance, and then take up some cover in the trees, try to engage. Now this might go terribly wrong. I don't know yet. I'm not as versed with this AI battle scenario here as I've become with the Daily Gauntlet. And there's also another AI battle that I've gotten pretty familiar with. It's about 50-50. Survival is about 50-50. And that is down at the Sunken City with a well-armed MP regiment. They are several MPs with AR variant rifles, body armor, and that can go one or two ways. So this Fort Strong, is a toss-up because I don't know how this is going to go. All right, so let's assess here how I want to accomplish this. Got 50 rounds. I mean, I got a full loadout with my... Let's make sure I'm fully loaded. Ooh, it's only got 20. I'm not really worried about 9 until I get into Fort Strong, because the 9 is my zombie getter. I know I'm fully loaded out with that guy. I must have gotten an AI. Oh, that's right. I shot those MPs earlier. So this needs to get loaded up. I need to have a full pack out whenever I engage these guys. Need to be fully loaded. Alright, let's see here. So 46, 50. I'm not worried about 9 right this second. 50. So I'm pretty darn close. I mean, I'm only 4 rounds off. Do I have any more boxed 308s, or do I have any more 308s? So this is going to be an engagement where if I end up using all of that, then I'm in trouble. So I need to start this engagement with this guy, try to take out as many as I can, and that's the game plan, is to keep them at distance at first. So let's lock up the truck. Truck is locked. Get out our long-range rifle, which I wish I had better magnification. And let's start seeing if we can't scout them out. That's the road intersection there that they spawn, and there's some military vehicles and stuff that they spawn in along the roadway. I've got to get to a vantage point. The tree line does not make it. I mean, it works great for cover because I can start putting rounds down, start getting them in the trees, getting them taking cover like behind and poking out and getting rounds off on them. Now sometimes they spawn. I might be able to get around the edge of Fort Strong here. Just can't get good line of sight. And they have an uncanny way of spotting you way before you spot them. I wonder. I'm sure they didn't give you the ability. That's what the point of these rocks would be, to keep you from skirting around. Where'd my marker go? It's right up there. Now I'm closing distance and I still haven't gotten to a point where I can get a advantage on them. I mean, it's down to 100 meters, 200 meters. Okay, there it is. There's the convoy. There's the Alpha Z. I might need to go around. So let's go around. Now, something that I just kind of accidentally on this rock. Oh, whoa. Ha ha. Well, I'm in. I'm in Fort Strong. If I wanted to start my loot raid... Huh. I didn't have to make my way through the, I didn't have to make my way in. I didn't have to go through the AI checkpoint to get to him, to get in. Huh. Well, I just learned something, guys. Well, let's change gears then. Let's, I got this crappy backpack though, and I don't have my vehicle parked. So, and by the time I kill all the Zeds, I mean, my storage is gone. So, by the time I kill all the Zeds and put forth all this effort without a vehicle in the grounds here, I'm really not making any kind of progress. If I had that large military backpack, I have now accidentally learned that I can scoot up these rocks here and make my way into Fort Strong without addressing AI. Now, that's the question. You can get in, that's a sheer drop. You get in, you got to go through AI to get out, because the main gate is what they're guarding. The main gate's towards the front there. Right there, I believe. Yep. So the main gate is there, and that's what they're guarding. So you drop in, you still got to run a gauntlet to get out. But that's nice to know. Option 3, take out all the Zeds. Hope they don't spawn too quickly in behind you. Address AI from the back. Use the buildings of Fort Strong here to put up a fight. You know, retreat into buildings after getting some shots on. AI does a pretty doggone good job of, even if I get this, I'm going to try to keep an elevated position to see if I can get eyes on the AI. From up high. I already hear the stalker Zeds moaning. Sometimes they even spawn outside. Of these rock systems. Alright, this is pretty elevated. Where's the main gate? I keep going away from the main gate. There is the main entrance. And then the road leads down. Well, that's not going to happen. Let me check my RL real quick. Make sure I'm not missing any kind of messaging before I get too deep into this. All right. knew it. I never did pack out or load out my 9 mils. Don't want to waste rounds with my good stuff. I guess I could try a stealth kill on that guy. Or I could give him a wide berth. I might be able to get eyes on from here. I think that's all she's going to be wrote for 9 mil for a little bit. It's good enough. Let's get our long range option out. Okay, so can I see from here? Yep, I can. Alright, so I got at least one combatant there. I don't know. So that's good. Oh, you jerk. I mean, I could get a hit. I could register a decent long-range hit right there. And then, of course, this guy. I can't see if there's other combatants. It just takes so much to kill those guys. Now, if you're close range and you can pull off 10 9mm headshots, it'll put them down. But I'm trying to engage AI, and sometimes shooting like that, even though he can't hear it. So I got one guy, and he's looking this way. It doesn't take much to trigger him. If I can put him down and then I continue to hear rounds, then I know, see, because sometimes they set up, let me scratch my ear. Okay, sometimes they set themselves up in different, like there might be a guy here and a guy on the other side of that. They look different ways. Sometimes they all bunch together and show up in the same spot. Can I take a knee and still get shots on? Yeah, that's much more stable. I can't tell if that's a hit or not. I'm trying to get him. I'm gonna watch and see if he stands up. If he does, then I'll put another round on him. Can't tell if that's hits. Can't tell if he's just uncon or what. I don't hear any other rounds, so I'm gonna wait. That might be lights out, like permanent lights out. I was trying to put a round on him while he's laying down. If there was more AI, if there 3 of them had spawned, then I'd be catching rounds. I'd be seeing movement. They'd be return fire, and I'm not seeing that at all. I just can't tell if he's down. I'd love to be able to see a hit register on him. I guess I could walk some 308. Because see, when you shoot, this thing jumps so hard. And I'm adjusting for distance. How many meters to my marker? 240. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. I can't see where the round is striking to be able, because I'm adjusting a little high. I mean, that might be, he might be down. I'm gonna walk a couple 308 rounds that way. Okay. Noob mistake. Okay, so that registered a hit. I know I'm ruining gear, but I'm gonna give it another shot. At least one more. Okay, so he's down. So we are going to successfully be able to get into Fort Strong today, y'all. You've seen the outside tour. Now I just need to raid. I need to clear out these guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to climb on top of armored vehicle, and I'm going to come on, let me get up. So that was the only combatant, guys. That's wild. Now let's see. we'll start doing our mathing needs to math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. So I'm going to use all my 9mm here. And it's on semi-auto. How do I get it to... plus, minus. How do I get it off of semi-auto? Can't remember. Isn't that terrible? How do I get it off of semi-auto? I can't remember. Having a senior moment. Isn't that terrible? I don't mind semi-auto out there, but I need to be very precise with my rounds. X. It's the X key. Why I couldn't remember that, I don't know. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, how many was that? God almighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. They're not known for their smarts, y'all. Alright. Oh, and that's all she wrote. Okay, so now I'm going to have to... Wait, where'd I have one bullet at? How well does this do? I wonder how many hits. Do I want to waste my rounds for this? And is this a pretty powerful round? Oh, nice. Nice, y'all. Dude. Very nice. Alright, so there's our down military man. Ruined. An AR mag is ruined. I do want to get the rounds out of it though, because it looks like I'm going to be using some enemy. That's because I was shooting him through his jacket, shooting him through his clothes. I get it, I get it. I just want to make sure the guy was down, because I couldn't tell the animation. Oh, the bullets in it are... If it's ruined, you can't get the bullets out? So does that mean I make fart noises with my mouth. Alright. Black tactical gloves, I'm fine with what I got. Okay, so let's see if there's any decent. Ooh, nice. Another drum. I gotta work tonight, so no rum today. Alright. I might need to hurry up and go get my... I don't know that weapon as one of these modded weapons. Alright. What was that up there? That looks like just a tactical shirt. Nothing in it. Okay. Alright, let's go get our Uza. And let's come to Fort Strong. How about it? Snipes, I know you're working hard out there, buddy. Well, wait a second. Is it Saturday? Yeah. So that's the second time that I've seen just one combatant spawn, which is actually a good thing. One well-placed shot and he was done. So I'll know when I get into some more AI battles here whether one and done is relevant with this particular rifle. I highly doubt I got a headshot. I might have. Well, I didn't check his helmet, so in fact, just out of my curiosity, if his body hasn't despawned, I am going to check his helmet to see if it's damaged, and that would tell me whether I got my headshot or not. Okay, so it didn't despawn, and the Stalker Zeds didn't come back. So let's get out. I'm just curious. I wonder. Pristine. So his ballistic helmet's pristine. So I did not get a headshot. I got a body shot. Oh, he wasn't wearing armor. He was wearing a tactical vest. That might have been the reason why one round put him down like it did. But I'm digging that round, y'all. I'm digging it because like 2 rounds into those Stalker Zeds and they're done. And I don't even think I was registering headshots. I think I was registering body shots. So that might be a winner. Now, if I could just figure out how to get a better scope on it, a more long distance scope. open the gates. BMG rounds. Now the BMG rounds, I wonder if a 50 cal. Ooh, money. Food, always can take some food. Oh, inventory's full. Just put that up. Some loot. What kind of rounds does that take? That takes the 308. Oh, I do need to eat, so finding them Skedios was a good thing. I mean, in real life, I got a rumbly tumbly, so... As soon as the missus gets here, it's end of the stream, and eat some dinner with her and spend some time with her before I got to go in tonight. Well, all is well. I finally made it into Fort Strong. On stream for a loot, and that was a goal. Ooh, that's the money I just found. Or did I never put my money up? No, I put my money up. So that's money I just found. And it's USDA, so USD, and that's a good thing. BMG rounds, a whole box. These bad boys are getting opened up because I might be using the heck out of this rifle here in a little bit. Alright. Oh, it's got a ruined magazine in it. Alright. I do have 17 9mm bullets left, and that would kill at least, or take out at least one Stalker Zed. Alright, it looks like it's going to be this sweet rifle that is going to take out a majority of these, so that's valuable. I might as well drop that too, because when I walk in, let's see if the approach I need to take is fill up and come back out to my car, or take out the opposition here and then drive in. Okay, so this is Fort Strong. We come in the main gate. Of course, we got a gatehouse. To our left here, it looks like we've got a road that hooks around. Zooming in on the fort here, you've got a road, one big loop, and you got your buildings. And we're fighting daylight here. Salt boots. I'll never pass up boots because, oh, I can't see. Here is this scope again. I'm finding this scope and I'm not finding the type of rifle. So I'm going to have to put up some stuff. If this is going to be successful, I can't just do one thing at a time. I mean, I just can't do one loot item at a time. This will take forever. So I'm going to use my 308 And I'm going to put these magazines away. They take up so much space that I'm not going to be able to loot anything. I'm going to use my 308 to clear out the opposition here. Now what would be cool if I found an AK-74 and I can just use their, or find some rounds and just use their stuff here. Oh, I got my headlamp just in case it gets completely dark on us, so you guys don't lose all visibility. Don't necessarily need this. I don't foresee taking that much damage. So that opens up some spots here. Let's get rid of this. I can get away with just reloading some mags here for that. So I should be able to get by and have a pretty clear backpack now. So I should be able to do some looting. All right, let's get to work. I will be able to take out one Stalker's head with some 9mm from an elevated position with 10 rounds to the head. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't have a clue how much resistance we're going to meet. All right, let's start. We will make our way right and come in that way. Now, something I should think a little further into, a little more forward thinking, is I should start bringing my key cards with me. That is a Japanese rifle. I should start bringing key cards in with me, and because sometimes you run into doors that you can key card into. Buttstock and some rounds for a rifle I don't use. There's Stalker's Head. Now, what is this? That looks interesting. That almost looks like a Nazi occult type. The M4, M14 does not sell. I've looted those to no avail. The trader does not take those. So what is this? Yes, this is some kind of... Oh, silver bar. This is some kind of portal. If you guys are out there in chat right now and you have any idea what I'm looking at, what is this? What is this? Is this? What is that? I hear the mumble bumbles of I'll put 2 rounds into the dome with the Derringer just to start eating away some of their health. But what is that? Occult Dome Fort Strong Daisy FogFall. I don't know. I don't know what to search. I don't know what to put in. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, y'all. An AR mag, so that would be good. Does this take AR? So I do have some rounds now. Is that just eye candy? Is that just scenery? I don't know. Well, I got a blaze. I could sell that if I wanted to. I think what needs to happen is I need to take out the Zeds and just drive my vehicle in here, because there's just no sense in just only being able to pick up a couple things. So let me go get this rifle that shoots the AR rounds, so I can use their own stuff I've looted against them, because this is going to get pretty ridiculous. I just need to drive the vehicle in and offload into it, because I don't have that large military backpack. Now I am going to need my headlights back home, or I just start ramming some of these guys. So I've made my way this way and looted this far, so I can bring my vehicle at least up to this point here. I can stand on top of it. I can start taking some of these guys out. I see you up there. Alright, so actually I defeated my purpose here. I hear you up there. I hear you. He's got 45s, so I'm just going to start using some of their stuff up, using some of these. There's an AR mag that I can hopefully... Nope. Does it take its own style mag? Yes, it does. Oh, well. So there goes that. Does this take AR mags? No, it does not. So, well, there's that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to climb to the top, climb up on my vehicle here, and I'm going to make... Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do. So we're losing daylight fast. Alright, so let's make some noise. This guy right here takes 2 rounds to put him down. Oh, noob mistake. Well, I see some lights, so there is some ambient light on this mod. What? Is it set at some kind of... What is going on? Jesus. I'm terrible. Alright, so at least I got the guy close to me here. So let's start doing this. Don't waste my rounds. Where are you going? So 4 rounds of 308 puts that guy down. What? I must have got a headshot in there. That was ridiculous. I'm going to finish looting Fort Strong here. I guess I could... How many rounds does this guy have? 24. I could start using... Let's see if I can lure some more to me. Well, I got all these out of the way that were in the area here. That guy's stuck on a roof, so... Let's get her headlamp going. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. We are going to start... we're going to start looting some buildings here. You're stuck. Oh, I don't have to climb to the top of my car all the time. Another glitch that I've found in this is... I don't need the GPS. Another glitch I found is those stalker Zeds refuse to enter some of the buildings. So it seems to me a thing where if you stand on the door, if you get aggroed and you stand in a doorway of some of these buildings, they just refuse to enter in. They'll stand at the door. Said, once again, not known for their brains. Oh, that one's got the irradiated sights. The... Oh, why am I drawing a blank? I own one of these pistols. Yeah, I own a 220. And it's got the... what's the word I'm looking? There's a word for that. It's radioactive. It's like a little green dot in there that glows all the time without batteries. Binos I don't need. Large military backpack. Let's go. Bye-bye, scumbag. Hello. Gorgeous. Don't need that. Okay. So now I've got 2, and I don't have to succumb to my gear fear about losing my large military backpack and not having another one. Now I can loot everything. I will be able to pick up everything in this base and come back to my vehicle. So makes me happy. Makes me happy. I'm a happy boy. I think if this is that or whatever, I can get money for this. Yeah. A2, the trader will accept those. I don't know if he'll take a 220. If he'll take a SIG. The traders are funny. And there's some things that this trader on this server will sell. And he will not buy, though. More BMG rounds. I carried a BMG. It was like the French BMG. That's the mod weapon that's in this game. And it took multiple 50 cal rounds with that thing to... my suppressor is getting worn. It took multiple rounds. Why am I worried about that? Suppressors are cheap. You can just buy another one. With that 50 cal to put the Stalker Zeds down, and that was amazing. Like, shocking. Because it should be a powerful round. That is not a Stalker Zed. That is a standard old Zed. Where are you? You hear me, and I hear you. Don't think I can get money for those. Ooh, a Mlock. Oh no, that's a Vector Mag. I think this is all. I can't remember what I get for these. I'm just looting everything. I'm gonna be a loot goblin, and I don't know because I can't remember what I can get money. All I can get money for at the trader, and because of the glitch in the monetary system, you can only get intervals of 100. I think if it's under $100, it doesn't cost you anything, but it also doesn't. What is that? What is that? Is that something I can pick up? No, that's like, that's scenery. Why are you being difficult, bullets? Alright, let's loot goblin. SOCOM suppressor. So that should be able to go on the... A SOCOM suppressor should go on the end of my 308. Should. Now we are in limited visibility. Some base building stuff. Sofa, if I want to put a sofa in my base. Did I go down the entire row of the left hand side here? I don't think I did. I did not. There's a high possibility one of these doors in these buildings in here, guys, is locked with a key card, and something I need to get into the habit of is coming with my key cards in my pocket or in my vehicle locked up, where I could lock them up. They'd be safe and sound. I wouldn't be worried about if I got killed. I could come back, unlock my vehicle, and get what I needed out of it. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing to have. This is the one, I think, with the stalker on the roof. A rangefinder. So that is something I need to familiarize myself with, and I need practice. So that is something that I'm going to start doing. Is I'm going to start using a rangefinder, using some long range weaponry, and training myself with this. So I can actually start using some of the stuff I'm looting to put down these zombies and not waste my 308 and the stuff I use frequently to battle the AI. So there's the roof Zed. Poor fella. I hear you. I hear you just babbling away. I'll leave you to it here in a minute, bud. But I hear more than one, so... which weaponry do I want to use? This is stupid loud, but he's got 30 rounds. This will be good. And loud might not be bad, because loud could equate to drawing in, especially if I'm like in a elevated or behind a door, like some kind of position, fortified position where I can engage and yourself. They're going to see me way before I see them, guys. So I just need to have a place to retreat to. I can get on top of something like this. I don't know if I can walk up here, though. They can walk up here. There's the weird... Oh, do these things glow in the dark? Yep. I've been spotted. Yeah, it glows in the dark, so that weird occult thing that they've built their base around. I hear you, but I don't see you. When I start firing this Vicar, they're going to come from everywhere. And I'm in the dark. Okay, this is good. So I can at least retreat into a building. Does that take... AR mags? I doubt it. Does this take... These things take AR mags? Huh. Does this take an AR mag? No, it does not. But it says it's chambered in 2 different rounds. There's the spot with the ambient light. So by the time we loot a bunch of this stuff, hopefully daylight will start creeping in. I hear the pitter-patter. I hear pitter-pattering of little feet. More binos I don't need. Some barbed wire. I hear... Oh, there you are. And you did come in the building. Now I can go ahead and pull off what I was saying. I can let loose with some of this, and this should bring them all in. It should bring in any Zeds. Where'd you get off to? I hear you, I just don't see you. So the splitting axe, you could stand on top of a elevated surface and swing away with a splitting axe and just, like, I don't know, it just takes forever to take those guys out. And a splitting axe hits pretty hard. I will always take food. I don't know if I get money for that or not. I need to make keep a running matrix. If I'm going to continue to play this server, I will need to keep a matrix of what the trader will take and what he wants, so I don't waste my time and energy on looting everything. So it is getting brighter. It is getting brighter outside. I have looted my way around from right hooking to the right and staying along that roadway. There is some spots in this map that still have working light. You can see it splashed against the rocks up there and against those tents. But we are getting some daylight back. I encountered a Stalker Zed back there that has teetle-toddled his way off into somewhere, and I don't know where. And I also have encountered at least one normal Zed. Now these buildings, sometimes they're fruitful. These type of buildings, sometimes they spawn pretty decent, and sometimes this is crap. A honey badger. I don't have any idea if I can sell that or what kind of rounds that takes. I like the Glock 18 9mm option. It's terrible against the stalkers, but it is, really good against the normal Zeds. So when I'm exploring and I'm going into a new town or a new thing like that, it's just economical and works just fine for normal Zeds. And you can have extended magazines for it that hold 45 rounds. So with a full loadout, 4 mags and one in the firearm itself, I can pretty much clear a whole town and never have to worry about it. But when you run into the stalkers, it takes so many rounds to put one down. It makes the 9mm not worth it at all. So there's some ambient light. And I see, is that Zed? I hear him. Okay, so we made our way to the rooftop. We can get a lay of the land. Some type of bunker below me here. Some more watchtowers, large building. Where's the moon? The moon is directly above me. I don't know how much more minutes or time of daylight. How much longer I have until daylight. I hear you. Where are you? When I let loose with this Vicar, it'll draw them out of the woodwork. I don't know where you are. Okay, I've been spotted. Oh. Where were you? Alright, here we go. Stand still and let me shoot you. Why don't you just cooperate? Oh, he did come in this building. If that didn't lure him out. So I got proved wrong on one of my glitches there, because he absolutely come in this building. There's some that he will and some that he won't, and I bet the farm almost on him not coming into that one. I don't hear any more coming for me, so four more rounds left with this Vicar. I can't remember if they'll come in this building here or not. So I was able to use one of the looted weapons to defend myself there. Save some of my good ammo. And because I found this large military backpack, I can absolutely loot Goblin. I'm pretty sure I can loot this entire facility and not lack for space. It is like, I mean, extremely overpowered. Not spawning anything else. When I get to the roof, there should be something spawned here. These sometimes have spawns inside the rooms on the way up, and then they usually have something. I will take the gas mask. I need an NBC hood, y'all, and then we can go explore the Fort Zulu, which is at the top of the mountain, and it is gassed. Alright, I've made my way around the edges here. Is that a drum mag? No, nothing here. I know I can climb up on top of that if I run into a bad situation here. Alright, so we've gotten into some ambient light. I like that on some of these modded maps there's still like some remnants of electricity going on. Daylight hopefully will come before I completely get out of this. .30-06. Oh, we got something. We got something. What is going on at Fort Strong, y'all? I see more stuff in there. Glowing. There's a cave system, and I see blue glowing stuff in there, y'all. There's something happening in there. Let's explore around before we get that deep. Oh, that's the skull. I'm gonna trade that out actually because I like that one. Money. Okay, we're starting to get some daylight. Das is good, yeah. So we're getting daylight, guys. So now we can see. So now you're out there in the dark. There's a punch card. Now that might be what I would need to enter into whatever that blue stuff is. Because what the vibe I'm getting with Fort Strong is they have found some ancient ruins or some type of, you know, thing, occult thing, and they have built up around it to study it or to exploit it, is what this is looking like. And I've almost made my way completely around the loop. I have not done any looting on the interior on any of these tents. But I am going to go around, loot the whole thing, and pull my vehicle up to the gates of whatever is going on here. Whatever is going on in there. Alright guys, this is finally getting interesting. They keep throwing a lot of these GPSs at me. So here's the control tower. I can get a elevated view and I can see down in there. That's moving into the mountain. Don't need smoke. Don't know if I can get money for those. It's not hurting me to loot it though. Alright, so let's keep making our way around the perimeter. We will finish a sweep of the inside. We can see now. That's a much better feeling. Being able to see. The temperature has dropped. My guy can see his breath. They keep inundating me with these GPSs. Alright. I don't know if I'm... It's like those things where I've struck out a couple times on these, climbing this for no reason, and then the one time I don't, there's something there. Because I just about skipped that one up because I haven't been finding anything. So we've almost made our way around the perimeter. This might be a good spot to take out that said right there. And I can always use stuff of theirs to do it. I wonder if he'll go into that building, because like I said, sometimes they refuse to go into buildings, and I might be making a mistake here because there's two. Yep, he absolutely came in that building. Yep. Large military backpack. That's a different one. Where are you? I hear you. I just don't know where you are. $1,000 inventory. Is that even bigger than the one? That will be insane sauce. How much inventory? 800. This is even bigger than this one. Wow. I hear you in here, guys. I hear you. Chamberlain 308. There's my punch card. That might get me into that spot down there with the whatever that blue is going on. We're not there yet, guys. We're not there yet. We're finishing looting up here, and then I'm getting everything off of this because I'm going to 100% switch. Why wouldn't I? I mean, it's 1,000 slots on this thing. Oh, I have done a lot of looting. How much is... how many rounds is in that? None. I hear you down there mumbling. Ooh, my hydration's getting low. Pretty sure I've got a full canteen though. I can address that. How many have I attracted here? As long as you keep mumbling, I can kind of keep track of where you are. So you just mumble away. I'm perfectly fine with that. How many does this have? 29. Okay, I found my new zombie blaster here. Whatever. Alright, so I found my zombie blaster. So this guy, I can store a large backpack in another large backpack. Unbelievable. This is so cool. Absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and loot from the top down and encounter the stalkers as I make my way down. So let's see, this should be close to the roof. Yep, I made my way roof side. So the stalkers, I've attracted quite a bit of attention by shooting with this Vicar, which now come on. And that was it for the Vicar. So, oh. So hopefully that's attracted all of the Zeds out of this area, and it's going to make it pretty safe to loot and to walk around. That's the goal anyway. There's another one of these large backpacks. I am not going to be hurting for large backpacks, so I can lose the gear fear about being carrying one with me every time I go to loot now, because I can pretty much guarantee that I'm going to have one. I'm not going to... These long buildings through the middle have never been lucrative. And the whole time I've been playing this, they've never turned up anything good, if anything at all, and it takes a while to clear them, so I'm not going to clear those now. Sometimes there is some NBC loot that pops up in these, and look at there, the occasional gold. So I've found dollar bills and gold. So we're almost made our way around the perimeter here. I'm not going to worry about these long barracks through the middle. Fuel, if I needed to fuel up my vehicle. So the Stalkers' shotgun rounds tend to do pretty well against those guys at close range. I used to carry a Vega for Stalker control with a 50 round drum, and it tended to do pretty well. Banshee mag. I don't know if that was 9mm or 45. If it's 9mm, that would help me. Alright, so we've made our way all the way around. Let's go through the middle. We'll get the tents, we'll go grab my vehicle, and we will go to this anomaly that is in the hillside here, which I think that obelisk out here that's what that was alluding to pique your interest. There's my vehicle. So oh, you jerk. I heard you. stuff has started to respawn. It took me that long to make my way around. I like to drive with the Xbox controller and then play the rest of the game with my keyboard and mouse. But driving just seems so much more intuitive. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive right up to the anomaly here and leave my vehicle outside of the gate. Oh. Oh. Let's just get his attention. Okay, so we got his attention. And I got exactly what I need pretty much to just put to put the 10 headshots in and put him down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that weapon system is done. Oh man. I just want to clear the middle here. Get your attention. Headshot, I think. Come on. Quit thinking about it. Just come on. Don't run behind the villain. Come this way. Okay. We are going to clear the tents and then we are going to the anomaly. Lots of these BMG rounds. And I wouldn't mind, oh, I got some Vicar rounds if I wanted to use. I got plenty of Vicar rounds now. So I might just do that since I have one. And I've been using it so I don't keep using my 308. That's my preferred weapon system here, so it might behoove me just to go ahead and load up. Just do my crowd control with this thing. P5 suppressed. That's the tent I came in on. So I don't know what weapon system shoots those 408s. Okay, I got another weapon system I can put down some rounds with without wasting what I got. What is that? Why won't it let me pick you up? It's not registering whatever bullets that is. Have I been through all the tents? Apparently not. Oh, that's good. I need that. That is for my newly found long range. I hear mumbling and mumbling and mumbling. I know I can sell those. Is that high explosives? No, smoke. Some type of AK would be nice. 74 that is, and I could really just put down some rounds because I got a couple fully loaded magazines for that. 9x19, that's good. So I can load up my 9mm. Okay. We have officially looted, and it is time to see what lies in waiting past this checkpoint here. What time is it? Alright, I'm going to download a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put this military backpack. You can't store, I don't think you can store a loaded backpack in these vehicle trunks, because that would be like insane compounding of storage there, if that was possible. So I'd like to load that guy out, so I want to keep him somewhere. So that's the end of storage there. So I don't know what that round is. Keep some food. But I pretty much told you guys that I was fairly confident I could loot that whole military base pretty much and not run out of backpack space, even with that one that has like 800 slots. This thing has 1,000 slots, and I found 2 of them. So pretty good. Pretty. I think I got that space completely packed. Pretty good. What round does this shoot? 9x19. We're going to load out how many rounds did that have in it? 9. Since I'm out of storage anyways, I might as well just so I'm going to have to hang on to some of this stuff. I'm starting to get some rain. I don't know what some of these rounds go to. Obviously 30-06 goes with those other rounds. BMG. Lots of BMG. I got some 9. .762x39. We've got a vector mag here. Suppressor I'm gonna hang on to. I might have gotten everything out of my inventory that I possibly can, and I don't have any rounds to load. Oh, I do have rounds. I do. Okay. Maybe I'll run into some more. Okay, so this guy is pretty much packed except for little light things. I am going to open up this gate here. I'm going to drive my car if I can. Oh, it won't let you drive a vehicle. That's it. That's the end of the road right there. Okay, so let me close my door here. I'm going to lock my car just in case. I got my car locked. So car's locked up. Let's go see. Let's dive into the void, y'all. What do I have on my back? I got this. I hear a lot of bumbling. What is in the... Why is that, Lar? I don't really care. Okay, it's time to dive into... Let's see what kind of lore we can discover or uncover with FogFall. So we got a checkpoint. Heavy military presence. Have no idea what that says. And oh, it's an alien. It's not a cult. I've been spotted. But I don't know from where. I heard he makes a lot more sound. So this is an alien crash site. This is not a cult. I saw the stuff in the ground back there, the monolith and the glowing symbols, and thought so. And then you've got some ancient ruins, and you've got a spaceship, an alien spaceship. That is pretty doggone cool. Is there a way to get on top of it? I might. Can you get on? So close, y'all. Nope. So close to getting on top of that thing. What a weird thing to just find and loot right there. Oh, that was too far. Let's go up to the other side of the stuff here. You can't get up there. That's about as close of a view as we're going to get. So there is some pretty decent FogFall lore for you. You've got at Fort Strong, they've built a military installation around a discovered crash site. Pretty awesome. Oh, and it's red from back here, from like the propulsion systems. Field transceiver. I don't know if I can sell that or not. I'm going to take it because I might be able to sell that. That might be worth some money. Alright, y'all. Well, daggone. A little anticlimactic that there wasn't anything in here to fight, which I fully assumed there would be some kind of something in here to fight. But really, really cool as far as just lore. Alright, so we are officially done with Fort Strong. So that is one down for the books. Let's get in our car and let's leave. Let's get out of Dodge. I'm going to open these because I will be loading those into some long-range rifle action. Oh, these are 408s. These aren't the... Well, that was sucked. I thought those were my... Oh well, I thought that was the 330. The color of the box and stuff fooled me. Now what would be pretty ironic is if leaving out of here the AI has respawned and there's like a full contingent. I don't know, is there a gate that I gotta open up here to get out? No, the gates are open. Am I going to be able to see them before they see me? They're not here. Okay. Now the Alpha Z is still here, but they are not. So that was Fort Strong, y'all. We did it. We did it, we did it. Why did we glitch out? I don't know how often, maybe in these very, very long stretches, I would leave third or fourth gear. We might test this vehicle's climbing skills, because if I get to the top of the hill here, I'd have to go through some AI to get back to the trader. You guys want to explore Ararat? How you guys feeling? Feeling about some exploration? Explore the village? Why not? Let's just go ahead. It's not hurting anything. Let's explore the village. Alright. Oh, they are aggroed on something. They're aggroed on a pig or something. Oh, I forgot how many Zeds were in this town. I don't know if it's worth it. There's not a whole lot to be had. This is like normal loot. I was just going to explore it just for the sake of you being able to see the village. But there they go. That poor pig. He's like the Pied Piper. He's just leading them all off astray. So there are a ton of Zeds in this town. I think about the only thing that I would even find would maybe something like that. I could get some money for some gold nuggets. If I was wanting to run some of these other weapon systems, finding like a bayonet for that might be pretty cool. I've been spotted. Bar magazine, I don't know. That shoots, the bar shoots 30-06. If I waste all my good rounds. I encounter that AI checkpoint. See, now I mean, like, so there's some gold. So, I mean, the reason I'm huffing and puffing and sighing is because I could just go ahead and explore this thing, just battle my way around, just for some of that, some decent loot. I just don't know. Yeah, we'll do it for just exploring. I can't be indecisive for so long. I just got to make a decision and go with it. A bunch of the Zeds are gone. They went running after that zombie. If this is, so I'm going to see the head torch that I have is red light, and I'm not really digging that. So maybe that one is clear. Let's get up against a wall and hit L and see if it's red. I don't understand. I would love to just find a clear lens head torch, but that would make it maybe too easy because then I have the big flashlight just right on top of my head. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there's a bunch. Oh, and then there's the police zombies. Oh, I'm terrible. I guess that would have been... It was a prisoner transport that crashed, is what they're getting at. Now you see why I keep the 9mm, because you could effectively take out quite a bit of stuff. Oh, and he can get me from there. This is going to make a whole lot of noise. Let's get them coming in from. We just get them in, and then we can do more of a casual stroll through the village. Why don't you just stand still? They're looking. They're looking. Okay. So that's got to be everything that was around here. Ooh, yes. 109 mil will 100% help me out here. I'll take that. What he had on him. Some peaches. And I still got that AR, I think. I got an AR that's got rounds in it. And I got a 45 VSD. I got stuff that I can shoot. Alright, so that's the route we're going to take. And you know what? I can even do this. I wonder how many rounds was in that bad boy. And of course I missed. And there was only one round in it. But I want to make noise. See if I could get them to come to me. Oh, it's got no battery in it. Stalker Zed. I missed 2 rounds against that guy. Got him that time. Alright, so I've used every bit of that. Put it to good use. Z control. Alright. Now we can do more. Good gosh, just look at all of them though. Alright, we are going to run through the village here. It's just as long as they stay outside. Alright, we're going to do the running tour of the village. It does a big loop here, and ooh. Anything good? No. Oh, peanut butter. That is interesting. There's a safe here. Now, I wonder if after server restarts, that safe is loaded with stuff. Like, you know, if there's gold and money, that kind of thing. or not server restart, but like yeah, refresh whenever they, not the like the standard restart, but when they wipe, they do a server wipe. I wonder if that, lots of Zeds. Lots and lots of Zeds. I'm just trying to make it to this house here. Lots of Zeds. Got 5 rounds left. Oh, of course. What do I have left that I can waste their rounds? So see these stalkers, they will not come in this building, which is so strange. They'll stand here and stare you right at the face. Now those other zombies will. Those zombies 100% will. What do I got in my hand? Nothing. Alright, let's see if I got anything else to shoot. Got to hydrate after some zombie killing action. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to jam some mags. I got enough ammo for 2 full Glock 18 mags. And that's one of the stalkers that's out there mumbling and bumbling. Alright. Alright, I heard you. Just don't know where you got off to. Plenty of food and drink. Yeah, so I'll be doing good with some of my supplies here just by fighting it out with them. Now, I heard the other one. I heard him. I just don't know where he got off to. Now, the interesting thing about this town is there's quite often a loot drop that will happen either in the center of the town here or in the edge of the town. I don't know. I heard you, but I don't see you. Are you stuck inside of a building or something? I didn't even loot that building I took my last stand in. I need to go loot. I need to go look. I hear you. Where are you? Are you on the roof? Let me go at least look up top. Make sure I'm not missing any gold, silver. There is a plane wreck right in the middle of this town, and that's pretty cool. So these little raids of these towns often make up for themselves with supplies that I don't end up having to buy from the trader. Food, drinks, stuff like that. And the occasional valuable item, gold bars, silver bars, nuggets, cash. Sometimes there'll be cash laying around. Oh, there is my... Probably going to have to end the stream at some point in time. Oh, crew cut. What's going on, crew? So you missed a pretty good little exploration there of Fort Strong. I had to clear some AI guards out from in front of there. And inside of Fort Strong, they have built it around a crashed alien site. So there was an alien spaceship, and it was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little addition to this map. Something that I explored a new area today, and so that's what I had going on before you hopped on, buddy. But it's so good to see you, man. We just got back from our trip to Poland, and that was very enjoyable. A little jet lagged. Had to go back to work last night, and we got to go back on work tonight. So how's everything going with your stream, bud? Oh, you're on holiday. Nice. Nice. A whopping 11 days. Good gosh. I'm probably going to need to take a vacation, a staycation, or a stay holiday, where I don't go anywhere and do anything. I just get things done around here. You know, and just not going to work for like a week, and just get a bunch of stuff I need to get done here. Oh. Those things suck, those stalker zombies. Where are you? Gosh, I've drawn their attention. Yep, there's a ton of zombies in this little town. I was just doing a, ooh, nice. See, that's the part of the reason why I came into this town, was there is the off chance that you're going to find some decent loot. There's a pretty decent, a good view of the plane crash. Yeah, we took 8 days off total for holiday, and that's when I went to Poland. Got to step up the firepower. Oh, dude, it was awesome, man. Food was great. People were friendly. The history, man, the castles. We went into the countryside. We took a day trip to Slovakia and went to like this huge set of castle ruins. That was oh, gravel crunching. That's the end of the stream, guys. That is the end of the stream. On it, when you see when I hear gravel crunching or I see that pop up on the screen, that's code for family time. You can hear cars coming down our driveway. Our driveway is huge, and you can hear somebody coming away before you can see them. So anyways, to answer your question real quick before I got to end the stream here, it was well worth the trip. The money, it wasn't that expensive. We're going to take our youngest to Disney. Is it World or Land? Whichever one is in Florida. I think World is in California and Land is in Florida, and it's going to be more expensive for that, and it's a domestic trip in the States. Our board, lodging, food, tickets to the park, everything is going to be more expensive to take a family of 3 to Disney than it cost us to take a trip to a beautiful part of Europe. And like I said, we went to Slovakia, and that was also awesome. Spent a day in Slovakia in the Carpathian Mountains doing like this zip line, not zip line, but treetop. They have like these big platforms that go through the mountain, and you can walk along these platforms, and you're over top of the trees, and it was just beautiful. Weather was great. It's been like so hot here in the southern US and in a lot of the states US regardless. It's been just stupid hot, and it was like living in air conditioning. Universal Studios. We're going to Universal Studios. I don't know why I was saying Disney. So you haven't figured it out, guys. Badge Bunny is my lovely missus, and that is her alter ego whenever she's watching me, whenever she's watching the stream. So I'm going to take, yeah, not Disney. She's correcting me. Yeah. Yeah, but it's still going to be more expensive to take the whole family to Universal Studios than it's going to be, than it was to go all the way to Europe and experience all that had to offer. A whole week there, and it was just fantastic. Wait a second. I don't remember that being here before. That's not normal. Is this somebody? What is 33 in Fahrenheit? What is 33 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 91 degrees, yes. So you are experiencing the same type of heats.
Hello.
Oh, hey there, lovely.
Hello.
Ooh, your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Somebody set up a tent inside of this house, and I don't know how long that would stay there before it just despawns. So somebody's used this as a little make two. I'm so sleepy and tired. Jet lagged and working overnight, coming straight in from holiday and working overnight. But somebody's made this little house into a makeshift base to do some looting. Is what it seems, because I don't remember that there. I know I didn't put that tent there, which is so strange because this is a pretty doggone deserted, server. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to take this run back to my vehicle. We are going to get this vehicle back to my area, and we're going to call this stream a day. So this was a success. I'm going to call it a success. We went to Fort Strong. We got a heck of a lot of loot. We got some food out of it. So we got plenty of food out of it here. We explored a new area. We battled some AI. I got some content for, I'm going to put together at the end of the year here. I'm going to put together the adventures for 2026. I'm going to put together like a compilation video of the AI battles, the interesting things, the interesting places that I found, and stuff like that. And so this has just added some content today, finding the spaceship, the crashed alien spaceship in Fort Strong was pretty awesome today. So I used a new weapon system today. I used this AWM, and it worked great. I had encountered one AI. I was expecting to encounter more in the guarding of Fort Strong. There's a contingent of AI that usually pops up there, and that's only the second time I've ever only seen one guy guarding the gates. And so I took him out with one hit from long distance with this AWM. So yeah, so I'm gonna call today a success. It's the end of the stream. We can talk and hang out long enough for me to run up here to store this Jeep. That's another thing, crew, is I'm learning exploring some of the modded vehicle systems, vehicles that are in this server, and this Jeep is super weird. Like, here I am sitting here talking to you, and I'm just revving this motor out, and I don't hear any change. In fact, let's put some earplugs in so you can hear me talk. There we go, earplugs are in so you can hear me over the motor. And this vehicle is very fast, very quiet as far as how the motor sounds, like the rev. I drive in DayZ listening to the rev limit, and when I hear the higher revs, I switch gears. And this one fools me, and I'll sit here and just be running it to the max, damaging the motor, because I don't hear a change in the system. So, but this thing is in third gear and we're flying. It is pretty bad with the controls, the steering. I've lost control quite a few times learning to drive this vehicle, and we are going to see how it hill climbs. So we are going to cut across, and we're going to try to go up to the trader without engaging the AI, because 9 times out of 10 there's going to be, if I take this road here and I go that way, I'm going to have to lock the vehicle, get out, engage AI. It's going to add time, and I'm out of time for the stream. So we are going to see if I can cut across the hillside here and make my way without crashing into a sign. We are going to see how serious this thing can off-road, because I finagled an ADA one time, and it was very arduous to get the ADA up this hillside and into the trader and bypass. So bypass this AI that's waiting for us. So we're going to see if we can get across here, because this is that little house. So what we need to do is we need to hit, because there's going to be the ravine with the police. Oh no, there's the ravine that goes across the large bridge. Oh, I am just wearing this motor out because I'm not watching. Yeah, I got yellow damage. I got a damaged motor now. I think I can heal that with a torch. This thing, I think the ADO just would slide down. Oh, well, there's a guardrail, but that was pretty doggone effortless. And I know that the ADO would just slide. I have figured out a good way to get around and not have to do that freaking AI battle. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the stream. What's going to happen now, guys, is I'm going to hop out. Let's get these earplugs out. And store this guy. I'm going to have to get a blowtorch and repair the motor. I kind of figured that would be coming because I can't hear the change and I'm not paying attention. So that's stored, and yeah, so that was a successful run. Like I said, we made it into Fort Strong, and saw something new and cool. So thank you guys, every one of you that was out there in Viewerland. I appreciate every single one of you. Those that hung with me the whole time, y'all are awesome. I'm going to sit down right here, and we are going to exit. So peace, be safe in that big, real wide world that we have out there, and we will see you on the next one.